The sounding of taps all across the nation as we pause to remember the events of December 7th, 82 years ago. Locally, on Long Island, at the Bristal Assisted Living Facility, residents honored the memory of the 12 Long Islanders who lost their lives that day.
20-year-old Private Russell Penny Matatuk is considered the first Suffolk County resident to have died in World War II.
Each year, residents of the Senior Citizen Facility in North Hills memorialize the Long Islanders who were among the 2,402 Americans killed in the surprise Japanese attack on America's primary naval base at Pearl Harbor. The dozen casualties were all serving in the military at the time. They lit 12 candles as each name was recited.
Edward Monroe Bates, Orrin Merrill Babarzin, Francis Lloyd Carey.
Dick Carr was just 7 years old, sitting home with his parents on Staten Island when he heard the news.
We were listening to the radio when the announcement came in that Pearl Harbor had been bombed, and I was very annoyed because I was listening to the Lone Ranger. And I thought, put the Lone Ranger back on.
For those too young to understand what was happening, the horror that was unfolding in the Pacific did look real.
It looked fake. It really did. It didn't look real. That Japan would attack the United States, it didn't look real. My parents were terrified. I realized only after I saw their reaction to my father and mother crying that this was a whole different world now.
Gene Crimmins was in church with his parents when they heard the bulletin.
Naturally, everybody was stunned because we never, at my age, I never heard of war. And to know that this terrible thing had taken place in Pearl Harbor, we didn't know what was going to happen next.
As these octogenarians look back at one of history's darkest hours, they say the surprise attack should have taught the U.S. a very important lesson.
Never, ever not know what's coming.
Time has passed them by, but the events of that awful day in Pearl Harbor 82 years ago still remains a vivid part of their collective memory. At Bristal Assisted Living in North Hills, Long Island, I'm Marvin Scott, PIX 11 News.